and welcome to Saturday Night Live. Each one here, appreciate it. Hopefully, you'll learn something. For those watching replay, much love, hugs, and see you next week on time. We got Victoria Lee Curates here, y'all. All the way from America.
Hello from Chicago. How's it going?
And we got New Local Austin co-host, my man, Mike.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, Brian, would you dim my light a little bit?
And we got Skull Aquatics from Oklahoma?
Kansas.
Ooh,
Close
like
enough.
Oklahoma, but different.
Yeah.
Prefer this one to this one. I'm fixing my lighting, guys. It's so bright in here. That got brighter.
She's looking good now.
No.
Right? She's all shiny. All right.
So, Mike, you have the chat. You want to welcome everyone?
All right. I am getting ready to welcome everyone. There are
Nice.
10 people in chat, according to what I can see. Skedinona, collaborations of curiosities, all the way from Australia. Chris's Aquazone, all the way from local here in Austin. Jeff Kane, Mark Sterlson, Linda Worth, Jimmy P. I'll be back in a bit.
in the
Have a
house.
great show, he says.
Woo!
Linda Worth, Sky Dancer, Huawei in the house.
Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit closer.
Jimmy P's Aquatics and Aquariums. I died while I was waiting. Sorry to hear that, Jimmy.
We're only 30 minutes.
Oh, we're here to resurrect
I
you.
guess,
Resuscitate.
I guess they'll just put you in the sand. Well, welcome everyone.
And thanks for being here. So tonight,
For sure.
we're going to get an insight of the special guest, Victoria. A little more secret who she is, what she all
I don't know
about.
how much insight there is because I'm such an open book.
I mean, it's true. I mean, I feel like most of the people is there anyone here seeing Victoria for the first time tonight?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Come on, y'all.
I would say that your specialty is aquascaping. Is that correct?
No, it's actually being awkward, but I'll take it.
Ah, very nice. I also am awkward.
So you're in the right club.
I just want to say right off the bat, I really like the energy. We got to spend a little bit of time. Hey, I just noticed your vibes. Much respect. C-Check, you're following the whale. I love it. So am I.
Yeah.
The vibe here, it's just amazing. It is. A great group. A small amount of time was backstage. I'm like, okay. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm sold. I'm buying whatever they're selling. So I like that.
This is awesome. And by the way, y'all, I met Victoria at last year's Dallas Aquashella.
Yes, I actually do remember you.
I was
Like
at
all
the
the people there.
Aquashella. I do not remember meeting you though. So if I did, I hope I was all right.
I don't remember you. And I don't remember the other guy, Skull. I don't remember you, Skull. You're going to hate me.
No, well, it was me.
I said hi and you were running somewhere.
I'm always running. When I'm at Aquashella, I'm working literally the entire time. It's the worst time to like connect with me.
Yeah.
Right. Jerry of Papa Shrimp.
Oh, I love Jerry. I haven't seen him in so long.
Yeah, he is going to be there this year, and he is not tied to a booth. So he's looking forward to being able to hang out more this year. So be on the lookout for Papa Shrimp.
Nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
So I'm planning to arrive in Dallas on a Wednesday, and then I'm leaving on a Monday. Now, if things go well, I might end up leaving on a Tuesday, but I'm going to be there an entire week. So a little bit before Aquashella, a little bit
Perfect.
after, a little cushion, to recuperate. Because I plan on going in this time. I do. I mean, it's my third time around the sun. It's my third Aquashella. And I'm just like, all right, got my bearings. I'm not that shy anymore. I know what to expect. So I'm looking forward to actually connecting with you guys, as opposed to running around and just working. So it'll be interesting this time. Yeah, to really connect with everybody, take pictures with everybody. So if you see me, definitely take a picture with me, please. Remind me also. I'm like terrible. I'm like a mile a minute. If you've seen me at Aquashella, 9 out of 10, I'm running around.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Hey, Freaky Fish Lady, welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
Hey, Holly. Woo. So
I met Holly at the first Aquashella. I don't know whether she was at the one last year or not.
I'm great with
I
faces.
spent-
I'm horrible with names.
I spent a lot of time just talking to random people in the crowd,
Yeah.
both of us looking at the same tank or something like that. And Skull
Don't you
was
love
with me.
it?
My niece was there. She lives in Dallas. My niece was there, and we were having a blast. And I was just following her around, and Skull was with me, and I was like, Skull, thanks for hanging out while we just follow my niece around and see who's going to let her hold whatever they're showing off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was like,
Yeah.
I was looking for you guys. And I was like, this is a good dude.
So Austin, when
Yeah.
you're there, are you tied to a booth yourself? Or are you just there enjoying it?
No, I was just running around the entire time.
I envy you.
Having fun.
No, I literally
And
envy you.
I stayed up too late. I was apparently up late night with beer after they stopped serving beer at the hotel bar, outside of the bar, and apparently I was drinking with
It's so relatable.
all
So
aquatic
relatable.
arts. I don't know. Anyway, I can't talk the next day. I have laryngitis the next day.
Yeah, that's relatable too. That's a thing that comes after the events every time. It's just so loud, and and you've got a lot to say. You've got a lot of ground to cover, a lot of people to talk to.
Oh, and I'm so loud, so I just get louder. You know what I mean? So then my voice goes.
So Vibes, I'm
Kind of the way it
curious. What do you got going on over there? I know you're following the whale. So what are you experiencing? And I'm asking because I personally am new to it, like the whole Sea Shed thing. And I've been trying some products out for a few months. So I'm curious to see what you've been trying out. You're wearing the shirt, so you're sold. Why are you following the whale?
It's a nice shirt.
It's like it's just a nice shirt.
No,
He got it for free. He got it for free.
Just nailing it. Good job, Vibes.
I've got mine here. I haven't worn it yet.
Come on, you need to wear it.
I know. I'll bring it to Aquashella.
No. Awesome. No, since you asked, I'm a fan of the pumps. They're the best pumps around.
The customer
line.
experience is amazing.
It is.
That customer service, sorry, not experience. Well, I mean, the customer service is a customer experience, but
Right.
So
Go ahead.
what products are you using of theirs, Vibes?
Well,
Right
since
now-
you asked, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah. I'm using the title, which would be Shishay.
I have that. I haven't opened it.
Yeah.
They're the best hang-on
Yeah?
back filter ever.
All right.
I'm sold out to them 100%.
Any
No
specs?
honesty, anything else? Nope. It's
All right.
title only. It never failed me once. Never.
The flow rate, it's consistent, right?
Yes.
It's adjustable.
And
It's adjustable.
See, that's the thing that I have with CJ. Like my experience is like the flow rate. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's a week from like when I first put it in or it's 2 weeks after. I could skip a sponge cleaning, which I hate to say on a live, but I'm being transparent. Like I'll skip a cleaning and my flow rate is not affected. Now, I can't say that about every brand. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Oase, for example, like you don't clean that filter one time, it is going to stop literally dead in its track. It's done. It's like, bitch, you're walking home. So
hey, y'all. She said it.
she said it, not me. Yeah. Vibes. I see you. Wipe your hands clean.
One of a kind, says, hey,
I love your
everybody.
teeth behind you.
Craig's
Yeah.
and Thunder. I met Thunder Aquatics last year at Aqua.
How was it?
Thunder Aquatics is awesome, man.
He's actually a local
yeah.
buddy.
Mm-hmm. He's local to
And-
Texas.
And he said he wants to show up next week. And so,
He's
Oh,
blowing up
really?
Instagram.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I have to ask, who's in a basement?
I'm in a garage, which is as close to a basement as you get in Texas.
I'm jealous. If you have a basement and you're winning. Let me just tell you, you're winning. I would give
What is
anything
that?
for the basement.
Yeah, Skull's in the basement.
It would, I mean, my
Eaters.
class would grow. I mean, the things that I would do if I had a basement.
Mine continues to grow. I'm up to 30 tanks now. So
Hey, baby, keep going. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I grow and I taper back and I grow and I don't seem to. How did you do that? I love it. Listen, Vibes, are you controlling everything on the live right now?
Yeah.
I am.
You're
Is that
going to have to teach me your ways. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't really do lives myself. There's a
I know.
lot I don't know. I may be good at like finessing a reel here and there, but other than that, my live skills are, zero.
Yeah,
Hey.
StreamYard is extremely easy as a guest to come up
I
on,
have
and
it.
Vibes. And
It's not.
Vibes has been like finessing it. So he's doing things I don't know how to do. So
I'm a
I mean, like,
beginner.
It's tasteful.
so I'm just saying, Victoria, like when you get that time with Vibes, go, hey, you should call New Local Austin because he reminded me on the live stream that he doesn't know how to do any of this either. So maybe he should learn too.
Dude, literally. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this out loud. Like,
Well,
can we
by.
find just like less gatekeepers, you know? Like, I don't know if you guys are going to hate me for this or not. You know, we don't know each other well enough, but I'm sure we will after this. And I don't want to be a gatekeeper, meaning, if I learn how to do something, I want to expose it. I want to just put it out there, you know, either whether it be through YouTube, a reel, a live, whatever. I just want to expose everything. My intention is not to hurt a business. It's not to hurt, whatever, a small, big business, whatever, independent person. It's just like anybody can do this. And like, I've noticed that there's so many people, and not just in this industry, that are gatekeeping. And it's like, I'm not going to give you the recipe because, then that's going to take away from my business. But the thing is, like, we're all individual artists, entrepreneurs, and then like your vision and your eye, like that can't be replicated. So with that being said, if I learn something, I'm going to expose it. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Teach how your ways, your water ways, your maintenance ways, your fish keeping ways, whatever you want to call it. But it may work for some, it may not. We all know that. So like, why are we gatekeeping? I literally just got 2 discus. I'm trying to spawn them. And I can't tell you how many people I reached out to. And I just needed very simple things. Do they need soft water or hard water? No one wanted to give me answers. That's a perfect
Do you know who you need to contact is Aquaballs.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, tell him New Local Austin sent you. You know what I mean? I've got some of his fish in my tank.
no, I don't know if you want to do that. Might be bad for you.
What? She's gonna end up with too many
yes.
discus? Too many discus?
Yes, I love
Oh
that.
yeah, actually, tell Aquaballs that that Skull sent you. That's actually better. Yeah, Skull's right.
Well, actually,
Aquaballs, I swear, like I'm still taking care of the fish you gave me, sir. I mean no disrespect. I just know that my street credit is suspect. You know what I mean? I understand. But
I know since then I've found people. I do have one person,
okay, good.
2 that are like giving me information, but it took a lot. And all I'm saying is it would be great if there was less of that, because there's a lot of people at home that they do want to learn, and they don't want to necessarily start a business. Like, not everybody wants to start a business. Not everybody wants to come for your money. They just want to keep their animals well. They want to be better pet keepers.
There's 2 different ways of viewing the world, and there's a view of like opulence or plenty,
Opulence.
and then right, and then there's a view of there's not enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your gatekeepers, I mean, like they're nice people, you know what I mean? But they feel like there's not enough, so they have to protect the information and keep it from others because that way they can be more successful. Whereas
Protect information is harmful to others, though.
Right. It's harmful to others. And honestly, the more that we cooperate with each other, the more things that we can do and the more things that we can see. So
Uh,
so I'm in the same boat as you. Vibes, I feel, is the same way. Is that true?
Yes, 100%.
And Skull,
I don't know.
are you
Because
are you
I-
keeping good? Are you keeping Goodyear's secrets?
he's
I
keeping
am.
other secrets. He's neutral.
I am because you know I have the Goodyear God in my back pocket. So
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I'm going to see him in April. So
That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
and Geek
So-
Boy's gonna go with me.
Oh
Geek Boy's in the chat?
He's gonna go with
Geek
me.
Boy
to-
is not in the chat. He should.
Yeah.
be.
He's gonna
Craig
go with
is-
me
I
to-
follow Geek Boy everywhere.
Hey, Craig is here. Craig's Catfish Cave. You
Wait,
know
is
what I
that
mean?
his
So-
real name? Did you just expose his slave name on a live?
No. His channel name is Craig's Catfish Cave. So he's right out there, and he's
Yeah.
got a beautiful Great
No.
Dane.
So here's an exclusive for you. So my name is okay. So my slave name is Victoria Lee Rosario, right? My character, my aquascaping, my ninja move name is Victoria Lee Creates. You know. So yeah, you just expose them. That's Geek Boy.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm
Aw.
kidding, but I'm not kidding. No, for real. I would never like. I try not to merge the two. Like when I talk into Victoria Lee Creates, like she's the content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just
Yeah.
like all about fish, water, and plants. And yeah, she probably lives in a hole somewhere, a hobbit hole somewhere. It's a completely different than Victoria Lee Rosario. Victoria Lee Rosario, she's just an artist.
Okay.
So what about you guys? Who has an alter ego?
Well,
But
I mean,
besides
like,
being a fish
I'm
keeper.
Mike. I'm Mike. There is a drunk Mike out there. That guy. You don't. He's nice enough. He's very loud. He's pleasant enough. But I mean, that guy makes my life hard. That's all I'm gonna say.
So my
Yeah.
social is Victoria Lee Creates. That's my social. The Aquascaper is the social one.
Yeah, I
My
believe everybody
Not
knows
on
that
the
I'm a
paper side.
Michael.
you will never see me. I don't go out. I don't like people. Yeah, it's just I don't know. The world's got so much hate. It's like safer to like stay inside and not see people. You know.
But you're seeing me right now.
Mm-hmm. By the way, this is like the first interaction that I've had in quite some time. It's been like a week.
Oh,
I've been like, I've been literally just content creating, and I love it. But you know, this was nice. I kind of freaked out when you reached out. I did.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Oops.
like, oh my god. I was like, vibes. I don't know if I can do this, but I didn't tell you that. I was like, I'm not gonna show my hand yet.
hey, be
Right.
honest.
I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to do this. Like, I mean, I'm sure you guys know I haven't done a live in quite some time, and there's a reason for that. But thank you for inviting me on. I can safely say that this right here is going to help me moving forward. Paper, I guess, lives back into my life. So that's your fault, vibes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean.
Yep. I
It's
think
great.
100%.
So Scuba Stevo says that he's got 3. He's Steven,
Yes, he does.
Steve and
I follow him.
Stevo. He's 3. Jimmy P says one of me is enough. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like,
We could use more Jimmy.
yeah. I mean, like
Jimmy.
we could use another Jimmy P. You know what I mean? Like a late
Yeah.
night Jimmy P and an early to bed Jimmy P. And
Did we
and,
ever get a late night Jimmy P?
and they can never meet. You know what I mean? Like they can't ever talk to each other.
No, it would be like Back to the Future moment, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't,
Yeah.
it just can't happen.
It'll mess,
Dude. It would,
it'll mess up the continuum.
all of it.
Silver
You know
Creek
what I
is
actually
here.
saw for the first time last week? Speaking of Back to the Future, I saw his wig that he used for the movie.
No way.
Yes, it is impeccable. Impeccable condition. It is in a museum in LA. Yeah, it's
That's awesome.
Whoa, the back to the crazy white big hair, almost like Einstein. It was a full-on wig, and it's on a mannequin, and you can go see it and stand like 5 feet from it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
Awesome.
Hey, Chris's Aquazone, also known as Chris George. There, we outed him as well. He says, and this is to you, Victoria. Jack Watley, Wattley, Jack Watley Discus has some videos on raising discus. You might want to check it out.
Okay, what are and this is for the comments and you guys, but what is your thoughts on the King of DIY, Joey Mullen? Not the character, but like his discus breeding series. He's got a lot of videos on discus breeding, and I know he used to do that. So that's what I've been
I
looking.
don't know. I've never watched much of his fish breeding videos or anything like that when I was first in the hobby and stuff like that. And like I mean like he was like, man, everybody says that, and like like because I met him and he was like, man, but as a beginner in the hobby and stuff like that, like I needed to know how to build a stand. I was watching stand build videos and stuff like that. And honestly, I really liked the way that he explained it and stuff like that. And he goes, everybody likes my old content. Nobody likes my new content. I was like, sorry, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, you asked me what I like.
Maybe there has to be a detransition at a certain point, and that's okay. So anybody watching, you can learn something from that. Like I know that we're growing, and growing is like great, but like sometimes it's okay to take it back and go back to your roots. Like I've been doing that lately. I've been having to do that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Jimmy P says he hasn't kept up with Joey in like 2 years. Silver Creek is down with Joey. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
an
down with the
opinion.
man. I like it. I just like his creativity, his passion,
Hey man, I'm down with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody has some controversy now and then.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my moment, dude.
I'm one of them. I showed up like barely able to talk, like in a stream, like inebriated.
Stop it, Austin! Don't you finish?
On 2 years ago, it was on.
Did you really?
Oh man, dude, Skull's leaving before I can even.
Is it still up somewhere? Can this be viewed today?
I don't know whether Glitch took it down or not, but
okay, producers, roll the clip.
Yeah, but oh, dude, but I got dismissed, and I was able to get off of the stream. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, dude, it was awkward and bad.
Oh man!
So Mike,
Skull is laughing.
So Mike, what time is it?
It is 9:53. Vibe check.
Close.
No. What time is it?
Hey, the way you came up at the camera, I feel threatened.
Commercial time, y'all.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Hey, Garcia. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Victoria.
I really like what you got going on behind you. I didn't want to say that because then I thought about it. I was like, wait, I should compliment the man first, the legend.
I wish I was a legend. I'm not that legend yet. I'm just trying to get up there to be a legend.
Did you do that behind you? I'm ecstatic about it.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Still kicking my butt. And I'm trying to do
what are you working toward? What kind of animals are you trying to keep in there?
Well, basically, I have some corridoras, dwarf plecos, and also dwarf neon rainbows.
Okay, I like where your head's at.
And it's going to be a whole school of dwarf neon rainbows.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, because when I was in one of the pet shops, I was like, oh, I'm looking for some dwarf rainbows. And they're going to, well, we have this one here, but this one, the neon pops out a little more. That's what I want.
Wow.
Because it looks like the neon cardinals and the neon tetras. It's just that blue. Even if you put the blue light and just turn off the regular light, if you just leave the blue light on,
yeah,
it pops out more.
Oh my god! Yeah, I've seen that. You're so right. I've seen it in a bowl full of green neons.
Yeah, and who knows? I probably throw some in there too.
Hey, I like where your head's at. I love that you have like the fish in mind first. I was testing you. I wanted to see because when I create an aquascape or anything, a terrarium, paludarium, I always I know what I'm going to keep in there, and then I start building toward that. So I love that. I love where your head's at.
Well, basically, at first I just put whatever in the tank and get whatever fish and stuff like that. But then I started with this. Why are you going the wrong way? You should go the right way, like that TV show Tank design the tank and turn your tank into a show tank. Even though people might not like it, some people might like it. So just do it for what you want. So all my tanks are being changed as we speak.
How long has it been since you've done something like that? Changed everything?
Just like the Fructosa tank, I just took off one piece, and the tank looks more appealing to it. And the other day, I just for looking for the doors, I picked up some more neon cardinals and filled up my my little community tank that I have on my side.
Those neon cardinals are so addicting. I've picked up 50 and then another 50 and then another. I'm up to 250 here at home.
And my 6-footer, I'm gonna be spreading all the fishes from one tank to another tank because I got 355s. So I'm gonna put I call it the Geo Demons. I'm gonna put them in a 55 together, and then my Black Acaras in another 55, and my Angels in another tank, and then I'm gonna go empty out the whole 150 7-footer and reskate that whole tank.
Ooh, he said a 7-footer. I know what a 4-footer looks like, and it's long. So when you say 7, I'm like, ugh. How tall is it?
It's about 30 and 20, like 18 or 24 deep. But I'm going to mostly a lot of nanos, now a lot of small fish. That's what I'm going for now. And I got a tank that with Vibes came to my house. That 40-gallon breeder is still called the Vibes tank, and that's the ones with the peacock the peacock cichlids that he brought me.
You guys are in the same area, the same town?
No, I'm in Florida. He came down to Florida.
Oh, Florida. What part of Florida?
West Palm Beach, Florida.
My brother lives in West Palm Beach. I went to school in Orlando, Florida.
Wow.
And true story, I used to work at the Ritz-Carlton in the basement at the flower shop for 2 years at the Ritz-Carlton. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was West Palm Beach. You just brought me back. I didn't even remember that.
And I'm going to Daytona too.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to Aquashella Daytona?
Put it this way. I'm going to Dallas, Daytona, and
he knows what's up. He knows what's up.
I'm going to all of them the best I can.
You know what? Like, I know that I haven't been to a lot of events. I know that I have to go to the Keystone Clash. I know that I have to go. I mean, the most I've been to is a swap, honestly, besides Aquashella. But Aquashella just holds a little special place in my heart. I've gotten previews through social media. You don't really have to go somewhere to know what's going on nowadays. You know that. So, yeah, I've seen what the other events have to offer. And I have to say, I'm not tempted to try anything yet. I just love the variety. It's like, it literally is like a festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, I'm going to one of those, they call it the Gold Coast, they're having like a little auction meeting that they usually do it. At first, I wasn't going to go to it, but then my other local breeder, that he's up in Tampa, and he goes, I'm going over there, and I want you to go with me. I said, okay, you twisted my arm, we're going to go. And then he tells me, what kind of fish you want me to bring down for you, if I could give you? I go, not at the moment. Let me move all the tanks and organize it the way I want to. So I have to get everything all situated first. Because I just can't grab fishing and put it in.
Applause to Garcia Aquatics. That is a bold move. Somebody's willing to bring you fish, and you're like, I'm not ready yet. Like, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? I'm a weaker I'm a weaker fish keeper. But congratulations, sir. Like,
Wait,
no,
no,
I
you're
want to be you
not.
one day.
You've got almost 30 tanks. You're not weak.
And my mini pond too.
Awesome.
I have a mini pond and it's not doing good. It's my first and probably my last. It's literally consists of 5 gallons at most. Am I failing because of that?
No.
No, you're okay. No problem. But the only reason why I'm not too interested with my mini pond, and sorry, Mike, I only have 1 goldfish left.
Oh,
Man,
goldfish
I
hard to
lost the
keep?
goldfish too, Garcia. It's hard, isn't it, man? I condolences, brother. Condolences.
The way they're breeding them now, I don't know what they're doing. It's usually the goldfish from back then will last forever, and some of them are not lasting that long at all.
I really can't chime in. I mean, I go through wholesalers and farms and things like that all the time, but I haven't seen anything unusual. I don't really even go for goldfish ever because I tried once and it died literally within 3 days. So I'm embarrassed to say that. Just, yeah. But
it happens in the hobby, but some people don't like to talk about it because they don't know how to take care of fish. They don't know how to do this. They don't know how to do that. Everybody goes through the process of getting the tanks and getting to their ponds, put in the chemicals and all that, put in the right amount. It's just where the fish is, even though if you acclimate them and everything, it's just the way they were raised before. That's the only problem.
sometimes you just get a bad batch. And that goes with plants too. It's not just fish.
And cameras.
I was cleaning my lens.
Hey, thanks, Garcia.
Hopefully it'll make me look better. There's a-
Victoria,
I got nervous. I was like, wait, there's a pause.
how about this?
Hey, Garcia, you are awesome. I love what you got going on over there. You've got a marvelous brain. You got a good head on your shoulders. I want you to keep going. I don't know how long it's been, how long you've been in the hobby, but keep going. Me personally, I'm new and I'm not going anywhere, guys. So if you don't like it, too bad.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Victoria, the branches coming down in this tank, did that not like? It reminds me of lightning.
Where?
In Garcia's tank.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was behind
Yeah.
him. Yeah, it looks like it looks like lightning to me. I love it.
Dude, the way he has it right now, every time I get to that point, it is so hard for me to continue. I just want to keep it like that. I think it looks so pretty without water, without the plants.
Wow.
Does anybody else go through that or no? Just me?
I agree with you.
Yeah, there's an appeal to it. Like I just all of a sudden want to like keep a tortoise, even though I don't know anything about it.
Right.
You know? But there's such a beauty that I'm learning to appreciate in 2022 about hardscapes. Like it was all about plants in the beginning. And then I started getting into like, just hardscapes visually. And I was just like, do I really want to plant this? And I tried a few times not to put any plants in, but I do find that I enjoy plants more. But there's something about hardscapes. I don't know, guys, watch out this year. I think I want to work on some hardscape with no plants. Just to see how far you can take it. Because it's easy to aquascape and then add plants and soften those edges. It's so easy to cover up mistakes and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Things that don't flow to the eye nicely. So yeah, doing an all hardscape, no plants, it's very challenging. It's very challenging to do something appealing to the eye.
All right. Hey, Skull, what time is it?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Time for vibes.
I am on your time vibes today.
All right. Hey, I think it's time to give the chat something that they come for, that they didn't realize it came for. Hey, Victoria, you mind doing a little commercial for Fritz?
So yeah, if some of you may know that I'm obsessed with Fritz Aquatics. not because I'm sponsored, and I am, but just because the products are just amazing. I use them all the time. And for me, it started, honestly, I'm going to be fully transparent. It started with marketing. I just like the way they market. I like the color on the bottles. I like the way they sit on my shelf. And then I started using them. I was like, you know what? I like how this performs. So today, because Skull Aquatics invited me over, I wanted to do something for you guys, something very basic. And there's nothing basic about this channel, but we're going to do Fritz Complete Water Dechlorinator for the win. Something that we can all use. CO2, non-CO2, low-tech, non-low-tech. Literally anybody can use this. So enter the giveaway, and we're going to be giving away 1 bottle of Fritz Complete.
There you go, y'all. Let's do this.
Under one breath, we did it. Score.
Awesome. So, Victoria, since you're doing the giveaway, what do you want the hashtag to be?
Let's go ahead and do hashtag Victoria Lee Creates. We're going to make it nice and long. Listen, you got to put in some effort for this one. No, literally, think about it. Like, I mean, we could be like dog or fish, but no. Victoria Lee Creates.
I like it. Hold on, y'all. I'm a little slow.
So yeah, let's go through some basics. So, okay, right here. All right. So this right here is going to remove ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, chlorine, chloramines out of your water. So it's a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a 2-in-1, it's a 3-in-1, a 4-in-1, it's an all-in-one. The reason why I like using this right here is because I don't have to fiddle with anything else. I know that I'm pulling, me personally, I'm in Chicago. I have hard water, for example. And you can use this if you have soft water, but because I have hard water, I like to use it. And it removes other things that maybe in my water could harm my ecosystems and my fish. Yeah, because ecosystems do matter too. It's not all about the fish life. This is a true story, by the way, not a marketing spiel. Everything I'm saying is factual, and it is true, and I do believe in this.
Hey, Bob,
yeah,
you want to fix that? It just says Victor Lee instead of Victoria.
Yeah, Victor Lee for the win.
Right. Sorry.
Not and not with spaces.
Okay. Hold on.
Victor's from Canada. It's an imposter.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, make sure that like it. I don't know of any other ones. I know that I used to go with API, and I like that it's cheap at PetSmart, Petco, anywhere. There's nothing wrong with it. But this one right here just covers everything. Covers literally everything. Ammonia spikes, like literally, if I'm doing no water change whatsoever, I'm doing a water top off, 1 gallon. I'll dose 1 gallon. And then I'll dose 1 extra one on top of that because it's the water top off to lower my nitrate levels because the fish have been in there, you know, doing their thing. The plants are doing their thing, decaying. So that's another thing that you could do with your dechlorinator if you didn't think of that before. I'm just dropping Easter eggs. I mean, I'm sure that everyone watching here is a fish keeper. So.
Right. So Mr. Hobie has a question of it. He goes, it just does, the one that he's using just detoxifies nitrate and nitrite. I believe this. Yeah. I would assume that. What is he using?
API.
He's using the API brand, so it dechlorinates as well. I'm pretty sure, and I would think that it binds ammonia as well. So this one
give you something that is well-rounded. It attacks everything.
Yeah, this one says it permanently eliminates chlorine and chloramine from tap water, as well as detoxifies, so not forever, but detoxifies ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. And this is just from the back of my bottle. I'm in Texas. Fritz is a Texas company, and I use Fritz. And I'll tell you the main reason.
Oh, you too. You get it.
I'll tell you the main reason why I'm using it is because the Fritz bottle, when you order it from Aquarium Co-op, they give you a pump on the top, and the pump is regulated for 1 milliliter.
Love it.
So it per every 10 gallons, it's a squirt.
I love it.
So I'm still using that pump head with the Fritz, you know. So I'm getting Fritz because I know that that's the right amount for the pump bottle. And so in my 75 gallon aquarium, 8 squirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and I'm good. You know what I mean? And I'm changing all the water in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh water, salt water. I don't know if all dechlorinators are good for both, but that's a win for me as well. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a few other things I just can't think of it right now. Like I literally use this thing for everything. It's such a basic tool, such a basic necessity. And I want to say something out loud because like, let's be realistic. Somebody that doesn't fish keep and is just starting out or literally poorly keeps a fish and barely knows anything about the hobby needs this. But like, don't source your tap water and just throw it into your betta tank or any fish. Like you don't know how many people, clients have reached out to me and like, hey, build me an amazing aquascape. And I did. And it looks amazing. And then I find out that they're just dumping straight in tap water, never dechlorinating. So this is more common than I think most people realize. Like, don't start with tap water and throw it straight in. I don't care if you have hard water or soft water. I'm in Chicago. I have extremely hard water and I dechlorinate. I use a well-rounded, cover all the basics dechlorinator. Please do. Your fish will thank you. Your plants will thank you. It's just the right thing to do.
Awesome.
It's animal abuse. It's animal abuse.
This is a great commercial.
So
I like
Silver Creek is down to try something new. Night Owl Aquatics is down to try something new. Nathan Hovey, if you look on the back of your bottle of the API Aqua Essential, I bet you it detoxifies ammonia as well. So Nathan Hovey is saying, okay, same as API Aqua Essential, removes chlorine, chloramines, and detoxifies nitrate and nitrite. I bet you it says ammonia as well. I believe the active ingredient in all of these products is the same. They're just you need to follow the instructions on your particular brand because it could be in a different concentration.
Yeah. So for me, if you're buying Fritz, if you're going to go buy Fritz, that's for washing this, 1 milliliter per gallon. That's what I do. That's what worked for me with my Chicago water. And I think it works for everybody. But I do want to highlight something really, really important that I specifically love. I need bang for my money, bang for your money. Like the amount of gallons of water that this treats versus anything else that you're going to get at Petco and PetSmart, literally unmatched. So yeah, take my money.
So how many gallons does it do, Victoria?
Austin, take over. Austin, you're good at
this. It says 5 milliliters per 50 US gallons. So she's right. It's 1 milliliter per 10 gallons.
Wow,
it treats a lot. So you're getting bang for your money. You're getting a beautiful, the marketing on it. Look, can you a bunch of cherry barbs, I think, it's edgy, it's cute. It's easy to order. The owners literally are so involved and they're at Aquashell and they're amazing, great people. For me, it starts with customer service and, the customer experience. And then but most importantly, does the product perform? And at the end of the day, you're supporting these companies and where's that money going to? Who are you supporting? So yeah, Fritz is a great company and these people are very hands-on. They're putting together, these festivals for us to go to like Aquashell. So it's a great company to support. That's why I choose to lean on them, really. It's more than just numbers and whatever for me,
Mm-hmm. So who are the owners of Fritz?
I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about all this.
No, don't.
I'm really new to the market. Okay, I'm fresh.
This is where we got into the. Hey man, if we ever ask you a question, you're like, I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to answer that. Just say that, you know what I mean? Hey, nobody's trying to get anybody in trouble here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they're great. They're awesome people, and they're the reason why Aquashella happens. So, yeah.
Nice. Hey, how about
they're mixed martial artists? Everybody knows them, but
they're ninjas, dude. They're ninjas in the hobby. It's like Seicha. Seicha's another one. Seicha is so respectable, has paid their dues. Their customer service and their reputation, they're literally so personable. If you've been to an Aquashella, stop by a Seicha booth. Stop by a Fritz booth. These are great companies, guys.
They're and they're there to tell you about their products.
Yeah, they're sponsoring these events
for
too.
No other reason than to tell you about their products. So if you have questions about their products, by all means ask them. And the Sarah guys are there. They're awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I like those guys a lot. So Nathan Hovey said that he's been wanting to try another Fritz product, Zyme 7 or something 7.
I haven't.
I believe that is a product to, yeah, it's a product to help with bacterial growth in a new tank. Is that right? Fritz Zyme 7. I can't remember the name either now that comes up. Hold on. Victoria's digging through her gear.
Yeah.
And she'll be right back.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be good.
sorry. So he's talking about this one right here.
There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's
So
that do?
Fritz Zyme 7. So I personally don't use this one at the moment with everything that I've got going on myself. But it says not live nitrifying bacteria naturally removes ammonia and nitrate. Now, to my understanding, and I don't know a lot about this one right here. I think that the reason why I don't use this is because I don't have well water. And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. That's all I got.
Okay,
Hey, that's
no,
awesome.
no, perfectly fine. And somebody in chat is probably well versed and uses that.
But yeah, when you buy this is 32 ounces, 946 milliliter, treats up to 160 gallons. So yeah, it's pretty good. And it says dosage, let's see what it says. Allows safe, immediate introduction of livestock, prevents new tank syndrome, establishes and maintains a healthy biofilter. We're here for a biofilter moment. Naturally eliminates ammonia and nitrite. So yeah, we've got Fritz Zyme 7. I say give it a whirl, and I say let us know how it works out for you, because I'm dying to try it.
Okay, y'all.
So
one more
Nathan Hovey
minute.
has 7 tanks at the moment, and he's used it in them. Nathan, were you pleased with the product when you used it?
Yeah, can you elaborate on why you use it?
Jeff Kane says he uses it for new tank setup. It's a bacteria boost.
Now, do you use that
So-
on any kind of setup?
When you're setting up a new tank, it helps boost the beneficial bacteria. in
But
the
is it
tank.
like a well water thing and like like I don't have well water. I've
Well,
got
I mean, like you could use that like maybe instead of the Fritz Complete if you've got like well water and it's not treated with chlorine. You know what I mean? Or chloramines. You don't need a dechlorinator at that point. So maybe just using the beneficial bacteria boost.
Oh, okay. So the Fritz Zyme 7 is basically a Fritz Complete.
Right. It's a Fritz Complete without the dechlorinator in it. And I believe that the dechlorinator's not in there because they're keeping the bacteria in there. That's just a guess. That's just a guess. I'm not.
Educated guess.
didn't
I like
work
it.
for
I like
them.
it.
But that's my educated guess for why the dechlorinator part of it is not in the bacteria booster.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna revisit this topic because right now we're like literally being those people that like talk about something. It's like, hey, I've got this secret and I'm dying to tell you, but I can't tell you about it.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
being-
Exactly. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, folks.
Yeah. So Fritz Zyme
Okay.
7, we'll get back to it.
Hey, I'll give you 10 seconds, y'all, to enter hashtag Victoria Lee Curates to win a bottle of Fritz Complete, y'all.
Fritz Complete full spectrum water conditioner. I
10,
really like the stuff. I hate the smell.
9,
And Nathan
Hey.
Hovey says he absolutely recommends it to anyone he talks to in the pet stores. Used it
Mhm.
with well water as well. He still uses the dechlorinator. And he uses it with bacteria to help jumpstart the cycle instead of relying on the fish when doing a fish in cycle with the new tank.
7,
There we go. Thank you, Nathan. We appreciate your advice, man. That's great.
6,
Thanks for being a productive member of the community. I love it, dude.
5,
4,
3.
2.
1.
Let's go, y'all. Good luck.
I hope you. I really, really hope you trip and fall and like.
Thunder Aquatics.
Thunder Aquatics are funny that we might see not this weekend, but next weekend in
That's
Austin,
awesome.
Texas.
What's
Thunder,
going
man,
on in
I
Austin,
got a sticker
Texas?
for you. We have the Greater Austin Aquarium Society. Because your friends don't care about your fish. That's their slogan. Is our local club here, and they are doing a vendor event, and Vibes and I managed to acquire a table after being on a short wait list. And so Vibes and I are splitting a table. The kids that there's 3 boys in my neighborhood on my block that like help me out in my fish room, and I help them out with whatever they're doing and whatnot. And they are excited to sell some things too.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's pretty great. So Vibes is going to be on one end of the table, and me and 3 youngsters are going to be on the other end of the table, and we're going to sell some stuff.
You know what I'm really bad at? Selling stuff.
Hey, you want to know what? I've never done it before. And basically, I've got a bunch of guppies, so I'm going to sell some trios. I'm going to sell them cheap for like a third less than you would expect to pay for them.
I love how you're like, I'm going to do this. And then I'm like, you know what I'm really bad at? And then you're like, me too.
Yeah, I was like, I've never done it before.
Like, I thought you were
this
a
might
rock
go
star.
horribly.
Like, you've been there before. You sell fish all the time. Like, I literally wouldn't dare. Like, I'm so scared.
I'm getting rid of extra fish and extra plants out of my fish room, and I'm trying to make some money so that I can sponsor the next thing that I need in my fish room, which I believe is substrate for Caradina shrimp.
The next adventure.
Nice. So, Victoria Lee,
Yes?
how would Thunder get this bottle Fish Complete?
What happened?
How does Thunder Aquatics receive this
All right,
bottle?
so Thunder Aquatics. My name, obviously, Victoria Lee Creates, across the board. Literally, you can find me anywhere. Hashtag Victoria Lee Creates. I don't know what you have, but you can message me. Also, my email is victorialeecreates@gmail.com. So you can go ahead and email me. Just email me your address and just let me know your name, where am I sending it to? That's all. So, for example, Jeffrey Big Fern and your address, and that's all I need, really.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Or you can send it to Vibes if you whatever, and then Vibes can send it to me. Either or, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm easy to find, dude. Hashtag Victoria Lee Creates across the board. Message me, make sure it's me before you send it. You know what? Let's come up with a code word. So let's do, okay. If my first message back to you, my first response isn't Fritz complete, it's not me.
Perfect.
There you go. Insurance policy.
Awesome.
I've been scammed 3 times. I don't know if you guys know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, so Victoria Lee is street smart. Hey, man,
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you right
Street
now.
smart's the word.
I need street smarts. I don't have any.
I don't know if it's street smarts. I've fallen very many times. That's all. But yeah, there's 3 profiles
there
out
you
there.
go, Victoria. There's the flyer right there.
Just be careful with Instagram, guys. Literally, it's the one that I keep getting hacked on.
Yeah. Next Saturday, March 18th, there's a trade show in Austin. If you get any questions, message me or Mike, and we'll get you the answers for that. Everyone's welcome. So y'all come out and get some new plants and fish, y'all.
Uh-oh. Matt's calling you out, Vibes.
Oops. Hey, mods, since y'all here, mind putting her link in the chat? Thanks, Matt. Yeah. Since Matt brought it up, let's see if I can do this. At fishfam.link, you can find all her info.
Yes, you can. And I will be at Aquashella. If you want to see me in person, I'm going to be at Aquashella Dallas. I'm going to be at Aquashella Daytona, as far as I know. I'll be at both of them. Well, Dallas is for sure. Daytona is still a ways away, but I think I'm still going to have my job after Dallas, all goes well. I really like your tag.
Yeah. You can get your own tag too, Victoria.
I need merch. I need tags. I need stickers.
Hey, Victoria, you can put all of your stuff on fishfam.link, and it's in that little photo thing there. It goes to fishfam.link, and it goes to all your stuff. You can put your store on there as well. It's $15, I think.
I like that. And then you
But
walk
make
around with
sure-
that at the event,
Yeah.
right?
Right. And then people could just get a snap of that on their camera, and
Scan
then
it.
it takes you to all of their links.
Nice.
All of your links. Sorry.
Yeah.
All of our links.
Awesome. Let me see. What can I do? Hey,
So,
Mike,
what?
why bring this up? I want you to tell me what time it is.
Man, I keep saying vibe check, but like I'm unsure now. Like,
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it.
did I finally get it? Jesus.
Yep, you got it.
Man, dude,
Alpha
I
Shell
like
in
struck
Dallas,
out like 3
y'all.
times. It was so bad.
May 20th, 21st. And Daytona is in November. That's the inner commercial, y'all. Back to, you said vibe check? Let's see what we
Vibe
can do
check.
about that. Hold on, y'all. Let's do a little bit of a rearrangement here. There, let's do that. Let's see what else we can do.
Hey, that's from Garcia's front yard. Those flowers, by
Yeah.
the way, Victoria.
Oh, wait, right now? Dude, there's snow outside right now over here.
Well, he's in Florida, you know.
Bless ya.
Wow, that really
Oh.
can happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
it did.
and Victoria, when
It's gonna happen.
when Vibes was down in Florida, he went to the Garden of Eden and called me from their living room, and I totally like fanboyed out because I was at work,
That's not fair.
and Vibes was like, "Yeah, man, what kind of shrimp did you want?" And I jokingly told him to bring me back Blue Dreams,
And he
and I
did.
was like, "Blue Dreams," and he was like, "How many do you want?" And I was like, 20? Question mark. And so
sound unsure.
Vibes, my shrimp concierge, flew them back from Florida and brought them to me, and like we acclimated them in a white foot tub, and like we're like watching them and had like some fish conversation.
I love
You know
it.
what I mean? And I was just like,
I know
"This
what
is
you
the
mean.
coolest."
I know what that moment feels like.
Dude, I have a shrimp concierge. I didn't even know.
A shrimp concierge.
Dude, that's pretty
alright.
pretty dope.
But
Butler.
no, I'm not paying him to say that, y'all.
No. This is all from my heart.
All right,
The good
you said
part.
it, Mike.
I said
Vibe
it.
check. Woo! I know it's kind of late, y'all, but let's do it. This is going to
Why
get a
not?
little more
Why
personal.
not?
We'll know Victoria a lot better after this, y'all. Let's go! Hey,
All
Victoria.
right, Victoria, just answer the questions. Vibes.
Okay, can I refresh my glass of wine?
Let's do it. Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
She'll be right back, y'all.
I'm nervous.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, I mean, she's making it worse by leaving the room. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
It's
she's
gonna
just
get-
letting her anxiety build. She's doing it to herself.
Right. And talking about flowers, Victoria.
Stop hitting yourself, Victoria. Stop hitting yourself.
Okay,
The flowers here.
you know what?
Texas
Are we
blooming.
about to fight? Because like I feel
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be I feel like I'm entering a roast.
No. It's nothing. No, it's
No,
nothing like that.
no.
It's all stuff you know.
Hey, can we normalize a low? Can we encourage actually a roast at Alpha Shell? It'd be sickening. Just roast.
that would be
the hell out of
awesome.
each other. That
I
would
like
be
this.
so iconic.
I like this idea.
Yeah, but I think that we need to be careful about who we pick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like there's
No.
some sensitive
You
members
can't be
of
careful. The word careful
I feel
can't
like
be
there's
associated.
I feel like there's some sensitive people that like couldn't
There
handle.
are. You're not wrong.
Okay, y'all, in the chat, if you want to ask Victoria a question, put hashtag Vibe Aquatics in front of it. And
Now,
we'll get
guys, I
her.
can't see the chat personally. I can only see you guys.
I'm on it. I got you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that you're
Okay.
just like, you know what I was going to say. I love it. I'm here
Okay,
for the moment.
Victoria. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Mountaintop
Nice.
or beachfront?
Say that again.
mountaintop or beachfront?
Mountaintop.
Plane, train, or car?
Plane.
Plane or bus?
Plane.
Plane or rocket?
Or what?
Rocket.
I'm gonna have to pass on the rocket. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Mm,
Fair
good
enough.
point. Good point.
Okay. Passenger jet or CEO status?
Passenger.
Okay. Southwest or Spirit?
Definitely Southwest.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Spirit, really?
Hey.
I
That's a new
haven't
one.
been to Spirit yet.
Okay. McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's all day, but their fries are slacking these days.
Mm.
Ouch.
Ooh, did you hear that, McDonald's? Victoria Lee ain't
Get
happy.
on it,
She's not getting
McDonald's.
sponsored.
Victoria Lee is upset.
Well, we know,
Okay.
we know
Their
their
fries suck.
ice cream's bad. So
Hey, Vibes.
What?
Aquatic Moose has chimed in with passenger or driver.
Ooh. That's
Me?
good.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with passenger, just because it's like, as a driver, it's too much responsibility, you know? Like when you're on your way somewhere and you're driving, you're on your way. I like to have time to do stuff, you know, before the gig. So passenger.
Sketty Nona, I haven't forgotten your question. I'm waiting for long answer questions.
Okay. Moving on. Burger or tacos?
Ooh, tacos for sure.
Woo!
Mhm.
Oh my god!
Right
Oh my
on.
god! Like Victoria, like that was the right answer. By the way, I'm the only one judging you. Go ahead.
And white onions.
I love
Nice. Okay. Tacos or pizza?
Tacos, cilantro, and onions.
Okay. She's hitting it. Moving on. Coffee or tea?
Oh my God, not dirty water. Definitely coffee.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Vibes,
What?
we've got one from Boots Cats.
Boots, Cats,
Merlot
Boots,
or
Cats,
Cabernet?
I'm gonna have to go with Merlot. Cabernet,
Okay.
it's just never really done it for me. I don't care what I'm
Okay.
eating with it. I don't care what time of day it is. It just doesn't.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay. Pineapple on pizza? Or that's not allowed?
No.
Oh, I'm answering that. I thought you were asking
Yeah.
the question's not allowed.
No.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
the
I want to answer. Okay, I'm stalling because I don't know if I want to answer this. This is
Okay.
controversial here. Listen, these are grounds to get unsubscribers.
Hey.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza all day. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry.
Hey, I'm with
But
you
you gotta have some
100%,
ham on it.
Victoria. I'm with you 100%. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
All my
Those
subscribers like
non-pineapple
you.
people, whatever.
Awesome. Jalapenos as well?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Jalapenos on everything.
On
I
everything.
think we got
Even in
another Texan and hot.
There you go. One
Uh,
long state.
Yeah. Pecan pie or apple pie?
Apple pie.
Mm.
Whoops. I'm sorry,
Peach
Mike.
cobbler.
Pecan pie is
No.
like a
It's
seasonal thing,
okay.
you know?
It's okay. I'll let it slide.
Pecan pie is like us
She's
pumpkin
from Chicago. Like all pie-related questions are gonna be off
seasonal.
to me. To me, you know what I mean? Like you're living in your own world up there. It's cool.
Chicago, it really is its own world. It's just like I blame the melting pot of people and food, and it's a melting pot, baby, and it just created its own culture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Boots or flips?
No, I'm gonna have to pass on the flips, and I'm free to elaborate if you want, but if you're doing flip flops, you just gave up on life, and we're not retiring anytime soon. So why are you doing flip flops?
Okay.
Good point.
Boots or Crocs? Woo!
Oh, that's awesome.
That is I think she was ready for that question.
Hey, Skull, there's something from Jimmy P for you to ask.
Go ahead.
Does Victoria put ketchup on a hot dog?
Oh, baby, we gotta put. We do. We have to.
Yeah.
Now, ask me that question. Like, ask me what I don't put on my hot dog.
Okay, what don't you put on a hot dog?
I don't put a bun on my hot dog. I literally do ketchup and mustard, and that's it, and a fork.
Oh,
Wow.
relish and onions.
I would, but it just won't hold on it, so I have to keep it. You know, mustard and ketchup. But I do like that.
Nice.
You
So,
kind of
do
need a
you-
bun to hold that relish in, right? You know.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know
Or
that
chili.
Zoo OnlyFans
Chili.
has said that he doesn't wear flip flops. But
Nice.
he did give up on life a while ago.
Listen,
But
I
he
used to wear
still
flip
won't wear the
flops like
flip-flops.
all through high school, middle school, Old Navy. Like, so I was born in '89, and if you're from the same, year, whatever, it was a trend. Old Navy $2 flip flops all through middle school and high school.
Skull and I are chuckling.
Yeah. It's like
If you're
89.
from the same year or whatever, I was like, I guess we're in the whatever category.
It's like 89. 89, I'm not going to tell what year I graduated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Dine in or take out?
I'm gonna have to say, man, this is a tough one. Yeah, dine in, just because it's so personal, it's so delicious, and takeout, you don't always know what you're gonna get these days.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you prefer dine in, would you rather have the dine in like a steakhouse or some high ritzy restaurant where you have to wear a formal clothing?
I would do, yeah, I like the formal moment. It's an excuse to get dolled up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like not just dinner anymore, I'm at an age, right now where it's like the club and the bars and things like that don't do it for me. So I do look forward to moments like that. So I have to go with that one.
Okay.
Nice. So
It's the
do
little
you
things
like-
at this point when you get older, it's the nice outfit you get to put on and where you get to go and sit down and relax and then get home quick as possible.
Hey, Mike B, I just want to let you know that Victoria Lee is in a vibe check right now. That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, Mike B.
By the way, I love this series. I love this section.
Yeah. He's
Love
awesome. Since we're talking about Mike B, hey, bro, email me and we can we'll figure it
There
out.
you go.
I'm leaving the ball in your court. So anyhow, moving on. Ice cream or a slushie?
Man, that's a tough one. They're both kind of like the same for me. Well, if I'm picking, I'm definitely going with an ice cream. It's a little more robust. It's got soul. I feel like a slushie is kind of like a ghost. It's lacking soul.
Mm-hmm.
You
So-
left out the best one. You got to go for a frosty. When-
I like a nice frothy moment. No, I don't like a
Well-
frothy moment. I feel like a slushie's
Hey-
frothy versus creamy. Do you like creamy or do you like frothy? I like creamy.
So Vibes, I've got another one from the chat, and
Go ahead.
I don't know. This might be the toughest one of the
Oh, God.
fours.
I hate that I
Oh my
can't see
gosh.
this.
Okay, all right. This is from Lady Shimmy, which is, I believe, Garcia Aquatics'
Oh
wife.
God, she's coming
Yeah.
for me. You can feel it.
Right, and
She's
it's
coming for me.
Ed Vibes, New Local Austin, or Garcia Aquatics. So if you don't choose her husband, you're slighting her husband. But if you do choose her husband, what are you doing choosing my husband? You know what I mean? Like I don't know what to tell you to do on this.
Okay, no.
You
So
know what I
what's
mean?
the
Like
question?
I mean, like decline to answer is the safest.
No. Let's answer. I'm gonna base it off of the shot right now.
Mm.
I'm gonna base it off of the background. I'm gonna base it off of the merchandise. I'm gonna base it off of that. So, what's the
Okay,
question?
all right. The question is New Local Austin or Garcia Aquatics?
Garcia.
New Local Austin is me. Garcia Aquatics is Garcia.
Garcia.
Sorry, Mike.
Man, dude, I am wounded.
Here is why. Here is why.
No.
I don't
no.
see
It's
you.
no,
I
it's
can't
fine. I
see
don't
you.
think I want to know why. I'm heartbroken.
You are currently like the little devil on the side right here. You know, I can't
am.
see you, but I know you're there.
Mm.
I don't know if I can trust you. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's Garcia Aquatics is probably the safer choice. Good job. Good job.
Nice. A
You're like,
favorite
go ahead.
favorite YouTuber.
Oh man. I'm gonna answer truthfully, and this is a seasonal question, okay, with me. This is going to probably change in a few months, probably next year, probably won't.
Yeah.
But currently right now, I don't know if I want to answer this because it's not even an aquarium hobbyist.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, mine's not an aquarium hobbyist.
No?
Yeah. See, it could still be me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. All right.
Whoa.
Jeff's Barbershop. His name's Jeff Whittaker. Jeff's Barbershop. Just look it up.
Yeah.
And he
What's
has
it about?
Jeff FM on. Just look up Jeff FM on YouTube. And I really, really enjoy watching that podcast. And yeah, it's funny. It's different. It's relevant to the fish hobby. But it's stimulating for me. It's idiotic, and it just requires very low brain cell.
I'm into it.
Kind. That's the best kind.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
Jeff FM, and he also has it's Jeff FM, Jeff's Barbershop, and he's just funny and
See you
awesome.
later, Jimmy P.
Hey, see you, Jimmy. Okay, podcast or live stream?
Ooh. I want to say
Podcast.
podcast because podcasts, they're able to infiltrate like clips and videos, like when they're talking about certain topics. But I do love a live. I do.
Okay.
Okay. Shorts or videos?
I like videos. Listen, I don't understand what the trend is with the shorts. I really don't get it. I know that we're in an era where it's like a fast food era, so to speak. But like, honestly, guys, like, get it together. How much can we really pack into 1 minute?
Yeah.
I'm actually really passionate about that one.
Wow.
Okay.
I like this. This is good. A favorite ice cream?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Haagen-Dazs and specifically Tres Leche. Oh, it's delicious. If you haven't had it, it's got a touch of rum, so it's got some alcohol. Do not feed it to your kids. But yeah, Haagen-Dazs is doing it for me these days.
Okay, we have a breaking update in the chat. Jimmy P is no, I'm here. I thought Michael was leaving after Victoria kicked him to the curb.
You don't get a rose.
Whoa.
and vibes
Yeah.
since we're into the long form questions.
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question that Sketty Nona asked earlier? And it's actually one that I want to know as well. And I'd also, after she answers, like to know whether Vibes and Skull were interested in her answer to this as well.
I'm scared.
Sketty Nona wants to know, what have sales been like on Vivi? Are you active on Vivi? Is that correct?
So I'm gonna fully transparent. I haven't gotten a single sale yet. I just started, so you guys probably saw me on the Morning Aquatic Show probably a month now, right? It's been right, guys? It's been roughly a month and stuff like that. So I set up everything, the bio, just like basically just words. And then I didn't upload any pictures. I didn't put anything that I'm selling. But I just barely got to that last week. So I've put in like 3 different species of fish. And to be honest with you, it's not my thing. So I was like, what am I doing? So I'm pulling those fish out and I'm going to do what I'm good at. I sell plants. I'm good at aquascaping, wood.
No, I've been thinking about doing it myself.
I say do it. I haven't done any sales.
How hard was it to set up?
It's not hard at all. It's very, very user friendly. And also the customer service, they're very, very hands-on. You reach out to them, they respond very, very quickly.
Oh,
really
wonderful.
helpful.
And another question. When I do all this work and I set this all up within Vivi,
it is worth it. I'm going to tell you it's worth it.
Well, how I've had to organize it and everything, is that easy for me to take that information and just like cut and paste like somewhere else, like on my own YouTube channel or something like that, like so that the work that I'm doing can be on more than one platform?
You mean like sharing the links and stuff like that? Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
They're also adding stuff. They're growing a lot. So there's going to be
Mhm.
a lot of new features that are going to go into it. Like I'm sure they're going to add video eventually, things of that
Mm.
nature. Right
Okay.
now, just at the base where it is, I have personal friends that own pet shops. They started a little earlier than I did. They're currently getting sales, but they're being very active about it. They're taking good pictures. I don't know if you guys have seen my Vivi. I am
No,
embarrassed.
we haven't.
I am so embarrassed. Like I'm
It's okay.
listen, I'm gonna be transparent. If you're gonna go down that route, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna coddle you like a baby. You've got to have good content, okay? My forte,
Oh,
my
okay.
strength does not lie in pictures. I know that now. My fish pictures are so
Okay.
bad. They're so far away.
Okay.
So yeah, if you can take good pictures of your fish, aka
Yeah.
market your product, I say go run. Vivi really does a good job at helping you. It brings the cost down. It's just it's great for somebody that's trying to make a buck and not break their head, not break 1,000 brain cells into it.
Hey, Lady Shimmy is still in, and she has two more. Are you ready? Rum or beer?
Run on ice.
Nice. And nano fish or big fish?
That's controversial. I'm at a pivotal point. I don't know how to answer that. Right now,
Okay, so you're conflicted right now in your current state. Like you can't
I'm
answer
going.
the
I'm
question
transitioning.
because like
I can
it's
answer
up
it
in the
though.
air.
If I had to
Okay, what do
say,
you got?
I'm going to say small fish, nano fish, because if you can't appreciate the smallest things in an ecosystem, I don't think you're going to fully get the bigger picture. I think it's important to learn about the small fish, the tiny little things, their
Hey,
behavior.
Sketty Nona must be opening another tab on her computer, and she says it looks fine. So she must be looking at your Vivi, and she says it looks fine.
She's being kind. Listen, but
No,
I'm
no,
going to
no,
be
no, no,
honest.
no,
Listen,
no, 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 no.
no, my
Look.
picture's so
It
bad.
might not be. Look, it might not be up to your own personal standards, but a person in chat has said that it is fine.
All
Okay,
right.
no, no, no. So just take it for what it's worth. It might be fine.
It might be fine.
It
My
might be
standards are
fine.
probably too high, and I'll admit
It's
that.
okay. It's okay. She says it's
I do
fine.
recommend though, if you want to sell fish, do it. Like Chris's Pet Shop, you've seen him on the Aquatic Morning Show, remember? Or no?
Mm-hmm.
So he
Mm-hmm.
actually started it before I did, and he's getting sales left and right. Am I
Good.
jealous? Hell yeah. I don't know what he's doing differently than I am, but he's
Right.
rocking it. He is. And he's my
No,
personal
and I think that's great. And you want to know what? I think that a local fish store that gets into shipping fish and gets into online sales, that might be what like helps them hang on because I know it's always tough for the local fish store.
Here's
I
the
know
thing
that
with the
it is.
Vivi.
But if they like, but yeah, but if they get with the times and like and are willing to mail fish out to people that aren't in their local area, they might be able to boost their sales enough to where they can keep their doors open.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get to reach a lot of people. It's not just for us, but like we get to reach more customers, but like more people get more access to a bigger variety of plants and fish. So for me,
For sure, for
I
sure.
like to you guys get used to me. I'm not going anywhere. Listen, whether I stop posting for a week or like a month, whatever, I'm just here to tell you I'm not going anywhere. I really love what I've tapped into here. I started as a
Yeah,
carpenter first.
please don't go anywhere.
I'm not.
I saw a Facebook post from you that showed that like you were down like in some
Something
moment in
happened.
time.
I got a job
Yeah,
proposition, and
yeah,
it was not real.
and you were like, yo, man, you know what I mean? And
It
it just
sucks.
it warms my heart to have you on here tonight and to hear you say that you're not going anywhere because
I'm not.
I
I
don't
want to
ever
change the
want you to go
wheel.
anywhere. You are a jewel.
I just
Not
think
as
there's
much
too
of a
many.
jewel, not as much of a jewel as Skull down there. But Skull has a few years on him. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes pressure. It takes pressure and time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna sparkle like he is one day.
I don't want to reinvent the
Yeah.
wheel. I just want to add to it and make it better. You know that saying,
Amen. Amen.
walk into a room
Yes.
and leave it better than you like found it. That's what I want to do.
800%.
I do. And a lot of people are not going to, I'm going to tell you guys, like, here, there's another exclusive. Like, I don't know that I'm ever going to repeat this, but I'm going to ruffle a lot of feathers because the way that I've decided that I want to go about this, and you just mentioned, you know, that I've been on a break. I'm going to be fully transparent because at the end of the day, if a product doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm going to tell you it doesn't work. And I'm going to piss somebody off and I'm going to run into Aquacella. And that's a big reason why a lot of people are not fully honest about what's going on with products and, like, you know, companies in general and stuff like that. So just buckle in. My channel and my platforms are going to take a 360 change. I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm going to be reviewing products, companies, people, events, you name it. I'm telling you, I want to expose everything. I want to make it better. The point isn't to tear anyone down. It's just like we need less gatekeepers. We need more transparency. People
Amen.
want to learn. This isn't about us. This is about pet keeping. This is about the plants. This is about something beautiful, therapeutic. Like when you started, it wasn't about all that. So why make it about all that? Anyways, just let's be
Amen.
more accessible with our knowledge, with our, yeah, I'm going to piss a lot of people off. Get ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Hey, and you want to know what? I still respect and will talk to anybody in the fish fam that does ruffle feathers and is controversial, because you want to know what? Those people are needed in the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Somebody has
Like,
to set the
it's
record
fine.
straight. Listen, too many people are being bought out. I see it with my own eyes, and I respect the hustle. But at a certain point, it's like when it started to affect me.
That's the that's the nasty side of capitalism.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for all the benefits that we have them. We gotta accept some like huge negatives as well.
For example,
You know what I mean?
Vendetta.
But yeah, I mean,
I don't
like,
know what
big
this
money-
is. I haven't used it. I'm sponsored.
big
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it works.
money is
I'm
always
not.
going to come in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. And your honesty about it is what makes you a good promoter of it.
Yeah.
And should somebody from Fritz see that and be like, well, she can't promote it right because
Fired.
she hasn't used it, like, coach her on how to use it.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest. You know, reputable company haven't used
Like
the product.
like honestly,
I don't know.
the onus is on them. The onus is on them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Awaze, for example. You know,
It's not your fault that you don't know how to answer those questions about the product. If they want you to promote the product, that's them that have to teach you how to do that.
mm-hmm.
You know?
So Victoria, how long have you been in the hobby?
4 years, and I'm embarrassed to say that.
Why is that? Oh,
Because it's such a short amount
Well,
of time.
I'm like 3 going on 4. So I mean, like, you're not alone in your newness on this channel.
I loved it, man. I found love, and I just been go. It was an accident, you know. It was
too.
Chicago having way too long of winters. That's what did it.
yeah. So what's something in the hobby? If you could change, what would it be?
What would it be if I could change something in the hobby? I would really like to change people's perspectives on what it really means to keep an aquarium. Like, it's not just like a fish in a bowl or like I don't know. It's just like I want to change. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know how to answer this. It's such a like deep topic for me.
Well, I mean, like, do you want to like change it and like make everybody's like bottom line of fish knowledge higher than the lowest denominator is right now?
It just like
Or
I'm very
is it
emotional
more
about it. It's like I care about the ecosystem down to the biological, like small tiny. Like for me, I don't keep fish. I keep beneficial bacteria first. That's like my main concern. After that comes everything else. So, you know, I just wish, like, if I could change one thing in the hobby, and it's like, it doesn't matter how much experience you have. There's so many people in the hobby that don't really care about the biology in an ecosystem. And I think that a fish tank that has a really healthy beneficial bacteria situation going on is a very, very successful one because the fish are different, the plants are different, just everything is different. There's a certain patina to it, if you will. If I could put a word, it's a certain patina, literally. And if you know, you know. But I want to change people's perspectives and
Yeah.
minds and so look a little closer. A lot of people just look at the water and the fish and the plants, look at the biology in it, like like something as small as what are those little things, the scud.
Mhm.
Look at it at that level, and then you will fully really appreciate and understand. I just want to open people's eyes a little bit more to it, a little more empathy at a human level. That's how I can explain it. It needs more empathy. The hobby needs a little more empathy toward
Okay.
the water
I'm with you.
parameters, the fish, the plants, empathy all around.
Nice. What is something you would tell a
Yeah.
beginner?
So like
in the
so
hobby.
so more of a so have a better holistic approach
Yeah, a better
to the aquariums.
relationship,
Not
better
just about
understanding.
plants, not just about fish,
Just
but
care more.
about yeah. Okay. I love that. I love that.
I fell in love. I was romanced by the hobby. I was romanced by the water, the plants, by the algae growing on the stones. Okay, let's get even a little deeper. Like when you build a brand new tank and you get that brand new brown algae everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I forget the name of it. So even that right there, that stage, there's something to be appreciated in that. It appears, right? Brand new tank syndrome, and then it disappears. You don't have to go in there and scrub it or anything like that. You literally leave it alone, and it just it's like magic. There's such a romance to all of this, and I wish people would take a step back and actually pay attention to all of those things. Like there really is a beauty and a romance to all of this.
So, Victoria, who's your biggest influencer in the hobby?
I'm gonna have to go with MD Fish Tanks, and I believe he's based out of the UK. I say I believe because I tend to get my continents all mixed up.
Right. Yeah.
but-
It's kind of hard. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
not US, and then like,
Yeah,
where
I know.
are you?
Yeah, MD Fish Tanks, but primarily I'd like to, give it to Takashi Amano because he is the first visual representation of the entire hobby that I saw. And
No
the first-
way.
yeah, and yeah, I
Dude,
know.
this
And I didn't know who he
explains-
was.
This explains a lot of your anxiety about everything looking perfect. You know what I mean? Like,
It was my first introduction. I'm not kidding.
like just think if you're like your first introduction had like not been him, but been somebody lesser.
It should
You
have
know
been.
what I
It
mean?
should
Like,
have
I feel
been.
like
It
it
needed to
really
be.
should have been. I feel like that was kind of a disservice to you. It gave you a complex.
It did. It did. It's really hard for me. There's a lot of stuff that you guys don't see. A lot of stuff that I don't post. I have clients that I built them magnificent tanks for, but I'm like, not good enough. It's not Takashi Amano enough. Or, my goal is just, I'm mimicking nature. I want a window into nature. If it doesn't have that natural feel, back to the patina word, if it doesn't have that natural patina, I don't want it. Okay, so wait, let me finish the question. Takashi Amano, there's three. I have to name three. Takashi Amano,
Okay.
MD Fish Tanks, in order. I discovered Takashi Amano first. MD Fish Tanks on YouTube, started watching his videos. Through MD Fish Tanks was where I started to learn and understand that I can keep a fish tank. And not just a fish tank, an ecosystem. Then from him, I migrated on to George Farmer, the one and only. And everything else is history.
Yeah, you've named three people that I am familiar with their work, and wow, those are all great names.
Mhm.
And yeah,
There's two more, and I'll mention
that's
them if
all
you
good
want to.
stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. Want to hear him?
All right, so it was Takashi Amano, and then I stumbled on MD Fish Tanks, and then I stumbled onto George Farmer. Then I found Primetime Aquatics. Then after Primetime Aquatics, I found my last one, which was, oh my
Primetime
God,
Aquatics.
I just had a brain fart. Wow, you guys are not in for a treat. I forgot it.
Ah,
It's okay.
You know why I forgot it?
Hey, bye.
what?
The thing is, like, when you're content creating at the level that I am, like, I'm content creating for myself, I'm content creating for other people, everything kind of starts becoming a blur and you don't have time to watch any more content that you like. I can't tell you the last time that I got to see an MD Fish Tanks video. And that's the guy that I learned to aquascape from. Like, I didn't learn to aquascape from him. I learned the biology of it, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I love him. I can't even indulge. I haven't seen a video in months. So yeah, if you want to be a content creator, get ready to stop being a consumer. You can't be a consumer. There's no time. No time.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's awesome advice. I like
There
that.
really isn't. You got to do one or the other. It's not-
Lobster Labs, welcome to the conversation.
Welcome.
Mike loves Life Aquatics, Bunny Viper, Aquatic Moose, Shark Fin Adventures. Welcome, everyone.
I recognize
Wow.
Bunny Diapers.
Yeah, Bunny is awesome, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully someday she can make it to Aquashella.
Hey, Vibes.
What?
Vibes, can I have 5 minutes?
Yeah.
It's a lot, right?
Yeah, it is. But go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Hi.
All right. Hey, just to let you, Victoria, just to let you look at my fish room. Vibes, will you make me big?
Yeah, hold on.
You make me big. You know what I
Uh-oh.
imagine when you say that? The Alice in
just did.
Wonderland moment.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So this is
Again?
what I'm looking at while I'm streaming with you guys. So
Nice.
yeah, don't worry about your mess, girl.
You've got
I'll show my
you've got the
mess.
two nemesis.
Yeah. Okay. So this is because you're an aquascaper. This is the Aquascape Challenge. Okay. I need to know your impressions. We're looking at these 4 20-gallon longs that are planted and all right next to each other. And I'm just going to scroll a path
I
from
love
this
this.
side to the other side. Okay.
Austin,
and I
did
just
you build
want
that?
initial thoughts on what you think. Okay.
Austin, the rack. Oh my god. I really like the rack. Oh, I love this. It's lagging, Austin. I don't know what's going. Okay, there we go. We're back. Yes. Oh, okay. Much respect, Austin. First of all, I want to highlight how clean they are. Second of all, I don't know if those are all rimless and look like it. They're not. Wow. The way you have it set up, it looks so rimless and gallery-like. And I don't know if it has something to do with the stand, the way that you built it, assuming you built that. I love it. I'm in.
I did.
Austin,
So
you
here-
have to come
here's
over
the-
and give me
here's
some
the-
stands.
Here's the whole stand.
Oh, man. Did you do the aging on the stand on purpose?
I did. What I did was I took your normal studs that you buy at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever your thing is, and I got the straightest ones I could, and then I torched them with a weed torch that
Oh.
connects to a propane tank and goes, and I burnt them, and then after I burnt them, I scraped them with metal wire brushes that you would buy for your grill.
Nice. I really, really like the presentation. I like how they hang over. I know that like probably you don't like that. I don't know, maybe it wasn't intentional, but the way that they hang over, it gives it this like
No,
aerodynamic.
it's right up to the edge.
Oh, it is?
It's right up to the edge.
Oh
Yeah,
my
see?
god. Okay, so I have to comment. The one on the top, is it like it's more it doesn't go as far out as the one at the bottom, right?
No. So you see, like that's for 10 gallons. That's
Okay.
for 20 talls. That's for 20 longs. So they're 30. And that is also for 20 longs.
I like how you tapered it. I like how you did the shorter ones at the top, and then you went wider toward the bottom. The look that it gives it visually, it's very appealing.
So my aquascape is across all 4 of these tanks. So you see there's the same style of plant
I totally see what you're
on
doing.
each side of the glass.
Can I?
So then it kind of continues.
I've been
And
dying to
then-
do something
and then
like that.
And then the rises.
I've literally been dying to do that.
Dude, very much fun. Very, very much fun. And like that is just to keep the druid down right now. But yeah, I did this a couple weeks ago and it just looks really clean because there's no this one or this one because I put pepper quarries in there.
I suck at keeping quarries.
I mean, like I had a bunch of fish losses Okay, I'm done.
All right. Thanks, Mike. That was
I'm
awesome.
coming back, but I just wanted to know what she thought about it. And
Austin, I think you should build more of them.
Just to talk.
I think you should build more of them and do that. I don't know what your goal is, your end goal, like if you're going to do a pet store ever, but if you
I
did
have no goal.
do that concept, like running all the tanks together and making it like a one aquascape moment, I think that that would be a really, really visually appealing thing for customers. Do you know what I'm saying? Having like that one ecosystem, but then having different species, and like, but that would be so cute. That literally would be so tasteful.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to do with it, and and I've just now gotten to the point where I have plants that are producing more plants. You know what I mean? So I'm finally like not killing all the plants.
So do you want to sell fish, plants, everything? Have you like you're just starting too, like me then?
Yeah, I just want to like with my guppies that I have and any babies and any plants that have babies, like any surplus that comes from my fish room, I want to sell that at a discounted price because I'm not trying to do it as a living. Like I'm a nurse as a living. So I get paid for my skills. And so I want to offer stuff at like 30% of what you would pay for like at a fish store, a good price at a fish store. I want to sell it at 30%. So when people come and see me, they're like, this guy's got good prices. You know what I mean? Like if there's anything he's got that I want to have in my aquarium, I will have it. You know what I mean? And like, I'll get it. You know what I mean? Like I'm basically just wanting to offload this. I want to offload the surplus from my fish room and have that money go towards future projects in my fish room. So that way my hobby isn't bankrupting me. Anybody in chat want to chime in? Is your hobby bankrupting you? Is there possibly like something you could do so that when you are successful or something, you can take that, sell it to others so that at a good price so that they can be successful as well. Maybe you can pay for your fish food so you're not always like, babe, I need more conditioner and the fish are going to die if I don't get the conditioner. And I know you said that I'm not supposed to buy anything else, but
yeah,
they're going to die.
Yeah, you definitely got to have
you
a
know
plan.
What I mean? It's just like, yeah, no, I made some choices last week with stuff that I bought and I know I shouldn't have bought that now that I'm out of conditioner, but I need water conditioner. You know what I mean? Like, babe. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean?
If you haven't done fish swaps, get into them.
Yeah, and this is my first one coming up, and like it's really a vendor thing, but it is kind of a fish swap.
I think that if you
Vibes and I are bringing the fish swap to it. You know what I mean? Like Armored Cats may or may not like our pricing.
Right.
But here we go. You know what I mean? Like, but Armored Cats is going to be there, and they're one of the favorite booths at Aquashella.
Hey, Austin, you're being competitive. You can't argue with competitive. You're being competitive, and it's a competitive market.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, I'm being competitive, but I'm being competitive with somebody that's not trying to make any money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to support a business. You know what I mean? So therefore, I have way less to lose and everything to gain. You know what I mean?
I have nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true too, right? But yeah, that's kind
of literally. I've gone all in, and it's like sometimes I wonder, it's like, can I U-turn out of the hobby? No.
So you just subscribed to Vibes, and
I did today. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, and you might, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine, and
it's
and you
not
might not
fine.
And you might not know this about him, but Vibes, like every Sunday, is going on like 1 or 2 fish rescues. So he ends up with like all these cichlids and all this equipment and stuff. Like, dude, he dropped off 2 penguin hang-on bags.
Do you film any of
this?
this?
75-gallon like on my driveway. It's still out there.
Do you film any of these rescues and stuff like that? You really should. This is like cool.
I do some.
Yeah. So the thing is I was telling Vibes, I was like, dude, this vendor table is the perfect opportunity You get rid of those bumblebee cichlids that you have. They're
Mhm.
yellow and black. Some
Bumblebee
people want
gobies?
them.
No,
You
bumblebee.
know
Wait,
what I
what?
mean? Like I was like, make room in your tank for future rescues and any equipment that you're not using.
Do you know what's
Equipment, lights,
funny?
blah blah blah. Like let them.
I literally had some cichlids and I couldn't. I literally had a tank like that, like him, like sitting there. I got rid of him. It was the best feeling ever. Do it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I was like, make room for more rescues vibes.
Mhm.
And you know what I mean? And like, if people want to buy it, they will. You know what I mean? And I was like, I mean, like you're actually paying money to house these things right now. So just get something for them. You know what I mean? And like clear your fish room. That's what you should do. Like
You
that's what I'm
fish.
planning on doing. Like I'm
I see
clearing
rods
like
behind
extra
you.
plants and whatnot.
What do you
Like
fish for?
I'm gonna do three tiger valves for $5.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, somebody's probably
We'll
gonna
see
hate you.
what
You're probably gonna
happens.
give up. It's probably like free almost, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I can relate to you. That's one of my problems, like pricing. It's difficult. I've been trying lately to like I just Google like if I'm gonna sell a fancy palm, which I'm not. I'll Google it and then I'll just go to different websites that sell it and I'll try to base it off of that based on my region where I'm at. But other than that, like I said, it goes back to gatekeeping. Nobody's really sharing information.
Yeah.
Right.
No, hey
So-
man, Vibes and I might be packaging a bunch of stuff for 24 hours before we go to this thing, work for like 8 hours, and then unpackage it all and put it all back in our tanks. You know what I mean? Like lesson learned. You know what I mean? But like, it might be great. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'm excited either way.
Here's something I want to ask Victoria.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Huh?
How do you feel about this?
That's growing on a rock.
Oh my God. Well, okay, what is it first of all?
It
Pearl
is-
wheat.
I like pearl wheat. I
Yeah.
like it. I
Yeah, I
love
believe
it.
it
I
is.
don't. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I don't know. I can't do that. I don't know that I can do that. How did you do that? Can you please teach me?
I didn't do it either.
What's happening? How does that happening? What's going on?
We know a girl.
Okay.
We know a
Here's some
girl,
more.
and she does these, and she sells them for $12 a piece.
But
So
here's
we
the
bought.
thing.
So we bought. We bought
That's
20
big.
or 25 of them, and we're gonna sell them and see what happens.
That is huge. But how does she? I have a huge mat, bigger than that, in there, and it's been sitting in a tank for months because I don't know how to plant it. I'm not good at it. I'm not.
Can you lay it on top of like a porous stone, like lava rock, and see if it'll just adhere to it after a few weeks?
But
Is
here's the
that
thing: the flow and everything happening. Like
what she's
it's like,
doing?
how do I keep it on there for it to adhere while it adheres? What would I put on it? You know what I'm saying?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't.
That's the part that gets me.
I don't know.
You can't glue it to the rock. It's so delicate, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Listen, if anybody knows in the chat, chime in. What's her?
And check her out. Is she pretty enough or what?
Nice.
She's a young lady. She's fairly new to the hot. No wait, how much experience does she have, Vibes?
Wait,
She's been for a while?
Vibes, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Vibes. I don't know. You guys look great together.
She's married, unfortunately, but she's married and happy. So I mean, like we gotta applaud that. You know what I mean? Whenever somebody finds something, we gotta applaud that. But yeah,
Right.
no, she came to my fish room, Victoria, and she was like, "This is the first time I've been in a fish room, like outside of like a fish shop." She was like, "This is
Freaking
cool."
out, probably.
And
She was at the shut aquarium.
I was like, "Thank you."
Hey, do you fish? I noticed you had rods behind you.
I do. I started getting back into fish through fishing. I went with my wife to her granddad's lake house, which is up near the border of Canada and Wisconsin. And I was fishing with old equipment and brittle lines and caught something of some size, and it just left the hook. It took the hook with it and the line, and it came untied because I didn't know how to tie it. But I was popping bluegills like all day with like little white worms, like
I
on a
miss
hook.
that. I miss the
You know
bluegills.
what I mean? Like,
They're
and
so fun to
I was
catch.
just popping them all day on a little pontoon boat. You know what
Oh,
I
I
mean?
know
Like,
all about
it
those.
was fun, and like I got back into fishing through that. Then the pandemic hit. Then I started keeping fish, and like, yeah, now it's this.
Whatever
And
this
now
is.
I'm an extrovert,
I don't
an
even know what this
extrovert
is
with an
anymore.
introvert hobby.
Like if you guys saw like our house, it's not a house anymore. Like it's getting to the point where it's like, should I invite anyone over ever again? It's questionable.
Have you heard? Have you heard? What, the Garden of Eden Eater channel? Have you heard? Oh my goodness, what is her name? I'm blanking right now. Shelby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
What's her-
yeah. Have you heard? Yeah, have you heard? Have you heard Shelby's like? She just like gauges people. She invites people over, and if they don't say anything about the aquariums, she doesn't invite them back over ever again.
I didn't know that, but let me tell you how much I understand. It is like
Right, you know
having
what
a
I mean? Like
child.
it.
Listen,
No. It seems like a great attenuation of whether you want to continue hanging out with this
I'm
person.
with her. I
Right?
condone this behavior. I do the same exact thing. I didn't know that I did the same thing. It's like having a child and you invite somebody over and they completely just don't see that you have a child. It doesn't exist. It's like, that was weird.
Right, like they don't know what to do with it, so they're not going to say anything about it. It's just like, well, if you don't know what to do with that, then you know what I mean. Like we don't have a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? But
I've had
like
somebody
that
come
was,
over.
she explained that on a live stream, and it really like sunk in with me, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
I didn't know that about her, and I love that. I didn't know that.
I think it's
I
great
wonder.
because you want to know what? I still have a lot to tell the person that has no experience with it whatsoever, but they like walk in and go, holy shit, you're crazy, aren't you? And it's just like, well, yes, I am, kind of. You know what I mean? But we have something to talk about. You know what I mean? But like, if you walk in, you're like, well, I'm not going to talk about this because I don't want to know. Well, if you don't want to know, then you're not going to get to know me. So it's fine.
Right.
You can just
So-
move on. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay if you have a negative reaction when you first see it. Like, we can still have a conversation. You know what I mean? But like, if you walk in and you're like, well, I don't
It's
feel
a lot
like
of
I
things.
want to talk about it. I mean, dude, it's a lot. Like, you
It's a lot
walk
of
in the book
things.
and you're like, yeah, that's a lot.
You're really going out of your way to ignore it. Vibes, you were gonna
Like,
say
like my
something?
friends like come over and like look at my garage and they're like, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's a
It's
lot.
like, bro.
Yeah. So now,
They're
Mike,
like,
since you mentioned that,
are you okay? I was like, yeah, man. I'm either at work or I'm in here, so yeah, I'm fine.
now I'm wondering what Shelby has to think about me after I show up there.
He's gonna be looking at
Shelby
everything.
Shelby thought you were great. She gave you 30 shrimp for me. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
was
pretty
you.
cool.
That was all you.
I don't know, man. She handed them to you. Just saying.
Well,
Yeah.
she gave
Well,
them to
I
you.
think they're great
Read some
people.
for me.
I
Hey,
think
man,
Shelby
I'm working
and
on here. Proof of life.
Oh,
I've got shrimp
There's
from
one.
them. I've bought shrimp for my clients personally, from the Garden of Eater. This is a true story. This is not a marketing spiel. I'm not sponsored by Shelby or Grant, but literally, if I ever have a client that needs shrimp,
Although we should be, right? You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I send all my clients to them. Literally, I buy my shrimp from them. I send my clients to them. I live in Chicago. They're in Florida. Why am I not purchasing them here?
Right.
I've just had great success.
I'm just saying, if Grant and Shelby said, hey, man, we want to sponsor you. We're not going to pay you anything, but we want to sponsor you. You just tell people that you're sponsored by me. I'd be like, yes, sir.
Look, they're great people. They're candid. They
You know what I mean?
stand behind their work.
Straight up.
Yeah, they're very detailed. And then like, I want to support a business that literally is like ran by good people. They are good people, non-judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a person, you're a person.
There
No
you
matter
go.
what walk of life you come from, Grant and Shelby will treat you with the utmost respect. And that can take my money.
There you go, Grant and Shelby. Great commercial. Y'all go and buy some shrimp
Hey,
now.
I'm
Y'all gonna have to start paying
diving
me.
in. I'm diving into chat. I'll be with you in a sec.
I'm just
All right.
kidding.
Okay.
We got to chatting for a minute.
Back to Victoria. What is one thing about you that people will not guess?
Oh, that I actually cinch my waist every day. Yeah, I do. I cinch my waist.
So, what's your final goal?
What?
What's your final goal?
My final what?
Goal.
Oh, my final goal.
Yeah.
Man, this is spicy. This is exposure. But I want to, you know what?
No, it's good, right?
It's good. It's just it's like
This
it's
is
one
what
of
the
those things
people.
that's
This
like
is what the people want to know, and you just have to answer for how you feel today. You can
I'm
change your
gonna
mind
answer
tomorrow.
truthfully. How I feel today, I
Right, yeah.
stand behind it. Listen, whatever I
Okay,
say,
here we
whatever
go.
I do, I stand behind it. I want
right.
to own a flower shop hybrid / it's gonna be like a flower shop, gift shop, aquascaping, ecosystem, little moment, like kind of like a little hobbit, little flower shop that you go to, you know, for holidays and all. And it's just gonna be like an ecosystem, and it's gonna be a plant center, you know, perennials. And I just want a moment. I want an appreciation to nature, all things nature and animals. And that's what I want. That's what I want. I want a mom and pop shop, very intimate, very personal. I don't want a franchise like in every state. Like, I want something very intimate, very personal, boutique almost quality, you know? I want to know my customers by name. I want to know what you want and what you need, just like by seeing you pull up to, you know, into my like, you know, lot. Like, but that's my goal. I want a gorgeous little flower shop that you walk into, and when you walk into it's just aquariums and fish and tortoises and just like birds, and it's just a paradise, you know. It's more than just a little flower shop, but that's my dream.
So, how soon are you going to open it up here in Austin?
Huh?
How soon are you going to open it up here in Austin?
Well,
Texas?
that's what I'm working toward every day, literally everything that I do, you know. And when I do get to that point, I want to start a club, and I want to have people come over for events, like stupid stuff, you know, like club meetings, book readings, whatever, like school
This is
field trips,
awesome.
educational field trips, like all of it. Like I want to create an experience, you know, kind of like ADG, Aquarium Design Group, you know, out in Texas, kind of like Aquaflora out in you know, out there, other, I don't know where they're at. Where are they? The UK, right? They're in the UK. Yeah, Aquaflora. Then we got Green Aqua. You know, like those galleries. I want that, but what I have in my head is that, but more interactive, more accessible, kind of like a library. You know, where you walk in and you're able to rent a book or whatever. Kind of like add a cafe to it. Like, I just want an experience. Nature has always offered me an escape, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. You know, animals and nature, and why not build a restaurant, a mood, a
Yeah,
vibe.
if you build that spot, my wife and I will travel there just to see it. You know what I mean? And
This spot
and
will have
I'll
hotels.
probably
This spot is
and I'll
going to
probably
be
do like a
Airbnb.
video on it.
Dude, it's going, if I get to where I want to
Oh
get to, it's going to be a destination.
we'll just stay there. So that's easy.
Yeah.
No, you're not
So
ready for what I have
I've
planned.
reached rather far back in the chat, and Crowntail Half Moon has joined the chat and says, unfortunately, I've encountered gatekeeping. Well, Crowntail, welcome to the glass half full part of the fish fam, and stick with it. And we won't gatekeep. You don't either. We all share knowledge, and we'll be stronger for it. And we'll
Just
share it
bear
with
with me,
those that
guys.
don't, in the hopes that those that don't will see the error of their ways, and that there's more to be gained by sharing than not.
Yeah.
And Aquaguard Zen says, have you tried fishing string? He was thinking that maybe wrapping the rock with the pearlweed on it and wrapping it with like some string, then taking it off later after it has time to adhere to it might be the
Huh.
way.
I'll try
And
it.
then And then Crown Tail says, "Vibes, how Austin spilling your secrets, LOL. Is this a spill the tea episode? So sorry about that, Vibes."
Yeah. So for those watching right
And-
now, I'll give all the secrets.
Right. And then Crown Tail says, "Austin, is it even if negative on tanks?" And I was like, right, but if their initial reaction is negative, they're still talking about the tank, so a conversation can be had. I'm not saying
Right.
a conversation will end well, but I'm just saying like they're willing to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what was the other one? Aquaguard Zen says he goes to fish stores just to gaze at the tanks, needs a wheel around chair.
Dude, I want a place. You know what I want? It's not even about people. Like, I'm creating the place that I want for myself. Like, the place that I wish I had access to. Like, SR Aquaristic, if you've ever been to it, very close to what I want. Not quite. Aquascape, you know, the
What's
pond
the name
guy,
of it?
Greg the pond guy. He likes turtles.
Yeah.
So Aquascape, amazing place. But it just all like everything lacks that personal, intimate, homey feeling that makes you feel like you really can just set up shop and then like work from there or something. Like, I want a place that's a destination. It's almost like a library where you feel and you know that you could just go there, set up shop, and just spend a few hours and free Wi-Fi and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then while you're doing that, you're exposing people to plants and fish and all these awesome things. And you can have YouTube videos playing in different rooms and a nightclub for aquascapers.
Aquatic Moose has commented that he has some paludarium vids. So check out Aquatic Moose's channel, and he has some paludariums. And I want to make a paludarium for a betta fish with water in the bottom for the betta fish, and then the plants come out and everything. And I want the betta displayed in that sort of environment.
Love that environment. Love it.
So yeah, I'll definitely be checking that out, Aquatic Moose.
Right.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, definitely will too. Love what you're doing over there.
Thank you. Victoria, now it's up to you. What do you want to ask us on the panel?
Oh yeah.
Well, I want to know, huh?
Go ahead.
Did you say go ahead?
Oh no, nothing.
So Vibes, I'm curious. So how far do you want to take this? You know, do you want to be a business owner, or are you just trying to just be a part of the gig? You know, go to the events, fish keep, or do you have something bigger in mind? Kind of like me, like you want to create something, a moment, an experience, a business, whatever. Like, and then the same for all of you. Why are you here? What are you doing? What's your end goal?
Good question. My end goal is that everyone I meet will leave me being in a better mood. And if that is because of fish, good. If not, hey, at least, like you said earlier, that they leave a room better than they got there. So I want to leave where I'm at better. So no matter what person I meet, from the youngest to the oldest, I want them to enjoy. So, and since I'm kind of passionate about this, I'm hoping that my passion will encourage someone else into the hobby. So, you ask about being a business? No, I have no desire to be a business in the hobby at all. None. So, that's why if someone asks me about a product, that's why I'm quite being honest with you, because it don't affect me. But if the product can help someone else out, I'm all for it, you know? Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah, no, that's good. I just like Skull. So what are you trying to get out of the hobby? Like, are you trying to, build a business to where you can, just create moments with people, whatever? Like, is that your end goal, or is it just like you just enjoy it and it's for yourself?
I enjoy
It's
it
community,
myself.
right, Vibe?
Yeah, I enjoy it, but I'm trying to get the fish that I have out to the people, because almost everything in this room is either endangered or it's extinct in the wild.
Wow.
And I've
Yeah,
shared it with
he's got a lot of
many
good
people.
idiots.
I really like that.
I have
I have
two
a
that
special place in my heart for extinct, you know, animals and plants and species in general. It's something that I want to highlight moving forward. I have been secretly, but I do make it a point to keep species that I know are not found in the wild anymore.
yeah, I'm after the rare fish, and then sharing them with other people and telling the story behind it.
I'm after the rare fish. I'm not sure that I want to share them. I've seen too many people that mistreat fish.
Yeah,
It scares me. I
I'm
care too much.
Mhm.
So it's like
most
they're
of
a
my fish.
vetting process for you, Skull.
Is there what?
Is there like a vetting process for you for the fish that you are passing on
Almost all of my
because
fish.
of their importance?
Almost all of my fish go either to YouTubers or somebody that I've emailed back and forth multiple times. It's not just you. It's not like Amazon where you want 6 of these, click the button. No, that's not how it
Okay.
works.
I used to work for Amazon.
You know,
Ooh.
we
And he's
discuss.
not wrong.
You know, we discuss water parameters. What are you going to do with them? And if I don't get the right answers, like, sorry, I'll sell them to somebody else.
Mhm.
You know,
So Craig's Catfish Cave has chimed in, and he says, "My end goal is to enjoy my fish and make a few bucks while I'm at it."
You're like that.
Mhm.
And for me, answering that question, I'm with Vibes on the community aspect and growing the community and stuff like that. I am interested in sharing through YouTube and possibly different platforms in the future and stuff like that. Sharing my hobby and my joy and stuff like that. Supporting others and stuff like that. And it's not necessarily about fish. As a nurse by trade, I say that every episode at least once. So somebody take a drink if you're keeping count. I said nurse by trade. That's
yeah,
2
I'm
drinks
ahead of
now.
I'm,
Nurse by trade, that's 3. Okay,
I'm
so
ahead of I'm ahead of
I
you.
mean, yeah, it's about it's about supporting each other. You know what I mean? Mike's Aquatics is having some difficulties. He's moving, I believe, and he's got some monetary troubles. He's got some health problems as well, which are impacting his money and everything. And he does need our support right now, and I do believe in that. And the Fish Fam supports each other. Somebody's having a bad day in chat, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
somebody's asking them about that and talking to them about that. The host eventually sees what's going on. Is like, oh, hey man, I'm sorry to hear you're having a bad day. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, that's hard. You know what I mean? Like you're not alone. You know what I mean? Like as an extrovert in the hobby, I'm in my fish room, and without YouTube and the chat and being in all of these chats and all of these live streams, I wouldn't still be keeping fish because it keeps me in my house and I want to go and talk to people.
Mhm.
And I know that I'm like the odd one out here. You know what I mean? I know that probably 70% of the people that are part of the Fish Fam are introverted. You know what I mean? I'm an extrovert. I like being around people. I get energy from being around people, you know.
I get
So
that.
without
Yeah.
without you guys, I wouldn't still be here after the pandemic. My hobby would have died. So thank you for being here.
I don't know where I stand on
Um,
that spectrum, but I think I can relate to that. Like, I don't know if I like keeping to myself more or not, but I can relate to what you just said. Like, I really can.
Yeah, and this is a really positive community. And I mean, like, look, I know that people have their differences. I know that conversations take place outside of the public eye or whatever, and people have beef with other people and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we all love fish. And I
Mhm.
just want to be a place where we can all love fish. And if somebody's being
This is life.
hateful or rude or not being a part of that conversation, well, just delete them from the conversation so that we can, all of us with the same goal, can be part of the conversation. And that at the end of the day is the most important thing to me. I would like to be successful in my fish room, as far as to have surplus and to give things to people, to sell things to people for a fair price, you know what I mean? So that they can have what I have, you know what I mean? So that I can feed my fish and build another rack, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So basically all I'm looking for out of this at most would be a self-sustaining hobby, and
Yeah.
have many friends, and to be a positive influence in the community.
But
I'm trying, man, but I'm about to go dark. Like, there's so much negativity in any hobby, any field.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
for sure.
don't. I guess my takeaway has been for a few weeks. It's like realizing that not everyone is a good person. Not everyone has our best interest at heart. So, take what you can, even from the bad people, but realize that not everybody out here is out here to help you. They're not, And if you get burned and if you like run into that, don't get discouraged. Just keep going and just realize that this isn't just like the aquarium hobby. It's in painting, it's in cooking, it's in culinary, sewing, whatever field you're in. So yeah, don't get discouraged. Keep going. There's assholes in every industry.
Right. Hey, and if you go dark, just don't ever say never, and come back when you're ready. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm
Like,
never going to
if
stop. I'm just
if we
going
don't
to.
hear from you for a while, like, just let us know that you're okay and
Right.
that you're taking some time, and like we'll just wait for you to come back. You know what I mean? And we'll
It's
support
hard.
you
It's
when
hard.
you want to be around. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
still
Like,
don't really want to be around. It's like I've gotten a serious amount. Well, you guys are in for a treat, like I said. I'm gonna upset some people. I'm
yeah.
gonna make you guys
Hey,
laugh. I'm
hey,
gonna make you cry.
and Matt Liquid Zoo OnlyFans founder of FishFam.link says that's my middle name. I'm pretty sure he was referring to Ruffled Feathers.
And the thing is,
So I'll just let you know, in your darkest times, you know what I mean? You can always reach out to Matt Liquid Zoo, and he'll be like,
I really do
welcome
appreciate
to,
that.
hey, it was like, welcome to the most hated. Everything is fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. They're all wrong. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, like, it doesn't matter, man. Like, you can always find
They're
solace.
all wrong.
hmm
Yeah. Just get ready, dude. I have just know that I've disappeared, but I have filmed everything. I have a compulsive disorder with filming everything that I go through, everything that I see, every new business adventure. I have footage up to a year of everything that's gone on from today to a year back. And I'm gonna post on it. I intend to post everything. I had a
Do
gallery.
it. I mean, like, I think
Oh,
it'll
you're
be
not
fun.
ready. Listen, you are not ready, Austin. I had a gallery that was a fake whole thing. We rehabilitated, ripping carpets. I'm talking painting the walls, redoing bathroom, everything, you name it. And at the end of the day, I literally did all of it for nothing. There's that. There's a fake gallery. Then there's like a fake job proposition. My dream job, I got it, and it turned out to be fake as well.
Oh,
There's
that
just so
sucks.
many things that have happened that have made me want to retract and leave. But I'm still here. And like I said, I'm not going anywhere. But just know that I have literally been messed with so many times. Fake jobs, fake clients, fake. I've literally paid people to aquascape for them. Yeah, like over 200 gallons. I've paid someone and like I've made no money whatsoever. It was a client, for example. And then I walked away from it paying them. It's just like a lot of bad decisions and it's been discouraging.
Yeah, no. Hey, and I mean, like, it's a freaking rough world, and that sucks.
Dude, it's
You know what I
horrible.
mean?
It's more than that.
But I do want to let you know, by sharing your experiences, others might not go through the same grief that you did.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure they don't. I'm gonna be fully
You know what I
transparent.
mean? And
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I'm not
dude, you know what I
sugarcoating
mean?
anything,
Like, yeah, dude, a couple Street Smarts episodes. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, I gotta
don't hurt
figure
the
out a
world.
way to work it into like a series or something. But like, there's things that are not necessarily like, oh, look at the aquascape we built today. it's just storytelling, and I want to storytell because like there is something to gain from it. Like,
Mhm.
and I think it's
For
not just
sure.
soldiers. I think people from all walks of life are going to gain something from all these experiences that I have gone through in such a small amount of time. When I tell you I have put pressure on myself, I have put pressure on my goals. I did, and I've
Mhm.
only been in the hobby for 4 years, but I have literally cranked it up to high, learning, pursuing jobs, pursuing companies, sponsorships, you name it. Like I said, the gallery. And I
Yeah.
have fallen on my face more than enough times, which is why you guys saw me kind of pull back recently. And I'm still not back fully, but get ready. I filmed it all and I'm going to expose
Hey,
it all.
but you want to know what? You're here, but you're here right now, and thank you for being here.
Mhm.
Just learn from my mistakes. That's all I can say.
Yes,
Please.
yes, ma'am. We're gonna try.
Yeah.
Learn from my mistakes and don't believe everything you hear. Get everything in writing. I'm telling you, contracts are a thing. I don't care if you're in automotive, construction, get it in writing. If somebody
Mhm.
contacts you and then they want to work with you, this person, get it in writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're going to rearrange your algorithm. You're going to buy things for this job. You're going to prep yourself. You're going to lose sleep.
Yeah.
Cover yourself, because guess what's
Yeah.
going to happen afterwards when you get burned? You're not going to want to continue. Your craft is done. Your hobbies and
Yeah.
everything that makes you happy. Your goals are done. Just don't ruin it for yourself. Realize that these are humans. These are not companies. Companies are ran by what? People. People do what? Make mistakes. People are judgmental. People lack empathy. Just realize like what
Hey,
you're working with. Your animal is a
Boots
person.
and Cat says documentation is everything. Aquatic Moose, who you should just Victoria Lee, you should just go ahead and follow Aquatic Moose.
Oh,
Victoria
I'm going
Lee,
to. I'm going.
Dad.
Can you please make it
I
a point
love
to?
I love how motivated and real you are with it. It's refreshing.
You're refreshing. That was refreshing. That was
That was
refreshing.
refreshing,
You
Aquatic
see how
Moose. Yeah,
happy
I
that
agree with
genuinely
her.
made me?
Pay,
That's what
pay
I
Casa
want. I want
Teo.
more of that. I want more business owners like that. We need more frontline men and women like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
I do.
Hey, thank everyone for being here. I don't keep anyone up too late. So, but before we go, hey, Mike, what do you want to say to the fish fam?
Well, I would love to say, hey, Fish Fam, you're not alone. You're part of the Fish Fam. Hug yourself. Pretend it was from me
Uh-oh.
or Victoria Lee,
Ooh, I felt
whatever
that
your
one.
preference
I
is.
really felt that one.
Yeah. Hey, Skull, what do you say to the fish fam before we leave?
Pretty much same as always. Love your family. They're important. Take care of them. You only got one.
Mm-hmm. Like it. How about you, Victoria? What do you want to say to the fish fam?
Well, I'm going to follow Skulls, but I'm going to put a twist to it. Family is not the family that you're born into, but the family that you grow with. The family that supports you, loves you, and literally puts up with your shit. So yeah, just remember that you're not alone. Even if it's not your blood family, look around you. You're not alone.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks everyone for being here. Those that watch the replay, if you made it this far, thank you. Much appreciated. And if you don't mind commenting below the video that you made it the whole way.
And hit the like button, dude. You gotta hit the like button.
Thank you. And one more thing, y'all, before we leave.